I born in Chilean, Chile, on September the 7th, 1938.
What do you remember of your perceptions of Australia before 1973? What did you know about Australia? What were your references?
Well, my brother Sergio was working in that time in the 60s in the charon of the television of the Catholic University in Valparaiso. And there, somebody suggested him to come to Australia in that time, 1968. And he decided to come here and was the only reference what I have at this moment. Because after the coup, I got political asylum in the French embassy in Santiago, sent to the Bishop of Catholic Church in Temuco in that time, Bernardino Piñera, who went to my place after when I was detained there and moved to the home with arrest home, the decision from the army in that time, no? And the bishop come to my place, say, Gustavo, please try to go out of Chile because they want to kill you. Because I was an important person in the popular unity in Cautín. I was working in the agriculture ministry, and so was one of the very notorious for the army in Chile. So I decided to leave Chile. I got political asylum in the French embassy in Santiago. I moved clandestinely to Santiago in a truck, driving for my brother-in-law who were the right-wing position, Patria y Libertad, and he took me to Santiago, and in one corner of the street was the car of the French embassy and picked up me, and then I go inside the French embassy. But when I was there, people from the Australian embassy in Santiago, they moved around the embassies and they went to the French embassy, offered who want to come to Australia. So I left my hand and say, I would like to go because I have a twin brother here living in that time. So I spent 3 months in the French embassy because the Junta, they refused to give me this salvoconducto, it's the document appropriately to leave the country. In January 1974, they gave me the authorization to leave the country. They took me initially to Lima, Peru, and from Lima, we traveled after 3 days there in the French embassy in Lima to Papeete. And then the Papeete, we fly to New Zealand, from New Zealand to Australia. And I arrived to the house of my twin brother. He had in that time apartment in Kempsey, in Sydney, and he received my wife and myself. I arrived one Friday morning, and on Monday I was on working here in the soft drink factory because my brother was working there, and they got $20 to take me to work because in that time they were full employment, and the people who take somebody to work there, they give the voucher for $20.